I can't lose when I'm with you.
Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about an important topic, which is epilepsy. So as you guys know, my parents discovered that I had epilepsy at 6 months old, and they had went through a whole bunch of stuff to try to get me where I'm at right now, which is traveling to find the right medication for me. Like just doing a whole bunch, which is just like a lot. They also had to get me to bed certain times, make sure I wasn't watching TV for a whole bunch and stuff like that, put me on a certain diet, all that stuff. So yeah. So I was only 6 months old when I had epilepsy, and my parents had to travel when they found the right medication for me, and it kind of like they had finally found the right medication for me, and it kind of like helped all of us astronomically, and me too, because like I was able to do way more stuff. And if it's anyone out there that have epilepsy, I would recommend not being out in the sun a whole bunch, in the heat or everything, in the rain. And also, if you guys have like different seizures, I would recommend you like research on the type of seizures you got, so that you know like not to eat a lot of sweets and all of that stuff. I couldn't eat no sweets when I was younger, because it'll trigger me to have seizures and all that types of stuff. So I still can eat a lot of sweets that have sugar in it, so I have to like sugar free and all of that stuff. So I recommend that to all of you out there that have epilepsy, to do just sugar free sweets and candy, if you guys can find some in your nearby stores. And also, recommend to your parents, to like help you find that stuff, and it would be, way better. So one tip that I also want to, throw at you guys and me is, when you're outside, you don't want to be like getting too hyped or too hot. If you're hot, or you feel some type of way, like aura is coming, which is like when you feel a certain type of way, you feel dizzy, or your legs are just shaking, and you should just sit down, drink some water and all of that stuff. I have auras too, and I like know when I feel like a seizure is about to come. So I get dizzy, and my legs start to shake, and like if I stand up and I'm getting ready to like basically feel like I'm about to fall, I just sit down and tell one of my parents, because if you feeling auras coming, you want to tell your parents so that they know, and prepare for it. And you just got to make sure you stay on taking your medications too, which is taking day and night every single day. And make sure you don't miss a single day, because that can also lead to seizures, and you want to stay on top of that, because you could also become seizure free if you take your medicine every single time and every single day. So if you don't have a seizure for, I think, a decent amount of time, you can become seizure free. I want you guys to know that the people that have epilepsy is just as normal as regular teenagers, regular teens, regular preteens, and regular kids. Epilepsy just, make us unique. It's a specialty. Teenagers, regular teens, regular preteens, and regular kids. Epilepsy just, make us unique. It's a specialty to us. It's a gift that, God equipped it to us, and it'll make us no difference from other people out there that can do much, more stuff than we can't. So we can do a whole bunch of stuff just as much as they can. We just can't, eat or none of that stuff like that. So we basically can do a lot of stuff. We just gotta make sure and it'll be fixed. So basically, like, if you are having, like, I forgot what the other seizures was called. I know one is like when you're blinking a whole bunch and you're like kind of staring out of space. I used to have those ones too, and I didn't know that I was having those, but like my mom and dad told me that I was, having those type of seizures at one point in time, which is like you're just blinking a whole bunch or staring. And I don't know how to treat those seizures, but like I know that, like, me as an epileptic, I want to, learn how to take full responsibility of, my part of my journey. So my journey's been kind of going around for kind of 16 years, almost 17 years. So it's been a great journey and kind of really hard journey, because like last time I had a seizure, it was like 2 months ago, a month ago, and I'm trying to, like, hit a certain amount of milestones where I don't have seizures. But you can still drive if you have epilepsy. You can still, go on roller coaster rides, ride your bike, all of that stuff, and go to school, public school. But I also recommend, like, probably homeschools for the best, because, like, your parents are around, and when you do, have a seizure, you don't gotta get rushed to the clinic and all of that stuff, and it'll just be way, easier. So yeah. And another tip that I can, recommend is probably drinking a lot of water, liquids, because that can also help, and you gotta be hydrated, because like my dad used to say, like, carbohydrates are not good if you have epilepsy. Like, they're not good for me, or stuff like that. So I would recommend, like, not eating that much, fat, carbohydrates, and all of that stuff. So like, just take all of this stuff that I'm giving you guys in consideration. Try it out and see how it goes. So yeah. And this is like a really, sometimes this is a really emotional thing, like, to talk about, because sometimes I'll think, like, epilepsy makes me different from the other teenagers and stuff like that, but like in reality it makes me unique and a little bit more different than other people, because other teenagers and other people don't have epilepsy and stuff like that. Hi guys, so I just wanted to tell you guys that I was in the midst of editing a video that I made a couple days ago, and I realized that I didn't end the video. So I wanted to tell you guys that was the end of the video right there. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning in.